Don't buy this ammo. This ammo is trash. Yeah, just stay away from it. For the love of God, please stay away from it.
Hey guys, welcome back. I hope everybody's doing really well. But this is going to be a continuance on just trying out factory ammo through my custom 6.8 Western rifle. I was at my local home and ranch store and I ran across some Winchester PowerPoint 6.8 Western 170 grain soft point ammo. Now, a couple months back, I did a poll and you guys spoke out and wanted me to do a test on the Browning 170 Max Point. I have not seen that available yet and on the local shelves or on the websites. This stuff here was $44.99 a box. Some of the cheaper stuff that Winchester has been pumping out, I pick some up and we're going to try an accuracy test with it. Kind of in a continuance with what I did with the 162 Copper Impacts, where I did a 100-yard test, a group test. With that 100-yard group test, I measured standard deviation, extreme spread, and velocity numbers. I took it out to a little bit longer distance and got a group size from there. And if everything went well, I took it out to 1,035 to see if we couldn't get a hit on a gong. So we're going to do kind of the same test here. But first, we'll just kind of go over what the ammo is, what you're getting in the box. Then we'll go out to the range and shoot. Now, that being said, the next portion you're going to see, I'm actually filming this after I went to the range. I meant to film this. Actually, I did film all of this intro and kind of a first little impressions of the ammo yesterday before I went out to the range. Some shenanigans happened and I lost my video or let's say I still have the video, but for some reason I can't get it to communicate with my phone, so I can't get it on my phone, so I can make a video out of it. So anyway, I'm just reshooting it for the sake of being easy. Okay, what I want to do is I'm gonna do some concentricity numbers on these, run them through my concentricity gauge. We'll see how out of round they are. Spoiler alert, I'm gonna tear apart the rest of the ammo that I did not shoot at the range today and just reuse the brass. They've got an advertised G1's ballistics coefficient of 0.431. Okay. They've got an advertised muzzle velocity of 2920, and I was getting right around like 2875-ish from the muzzle with my 20-inch barrel. Yeah, so it's just a soft point. It's a cup and core bullet. It's got a soft point exposed lead soft point, copper jacket. It's a very traditional bullet in the sense that this is probably what this is what your grandpa and your dad used to hunt with, right? It's not a super sexy bullet. The lead tips are really prone to getting goobered up. Let me see if I can't find one. And in my experience, yeah, they're just flat. They just get goobered up. Just not something you would see from like a burger bullet or a nozzle or like a ballistic tip bullet where they're more uniformed, right? And in my reloading experience, in my shooting experience, this lead tip, with it being like ununiformed, sucks for trying to get really accurate like seating depth measurements, and it affects accuracy at the shorter ranges as well, right? So in my experience, the soft tipped bullets that are easily able to get deformed aren't very accurate. Okay, and my version of accuracy is like half MOA or better. In my rifle, definitely half MOA or better. But anyway, so that's what you're getting for $45 a box, and this is what I picked it up for at my local home and ranch store, was $45 a box. As far as powder, you got a pretty full case capacity. I can hear a little bit of powder in there, but you're getting a pretty full case capacity. That's what I like to see. They're probably using they're probably using the Winchester like ball powder in it. But you got a brass case, Winchester brass, Winchester primer. They've got a cantilever on the bullet. See if you can't see that focus, but they got a cantilever on it. Okay. My reloaded ammo that works really well on my 6.8 Western, like with the burgers and the nozzlers, I have a run out, and that's what the concentricity measures as run out, I'm preaching to the choir for the people that already know what run out is, but for the people that don't know or that are new to reloading, run out or the concentricity is how well the bullet is seated into the neck of the case, like how true it is to it, right? So my reloads have a run out of anywhere from like 0 to 2.5, 3,000s, right? So it's out of round by 3,000s. And so what it means by out of round is when that bullet exits, when the bullet releases from the case, the mouth case of the brass and enters your lands, it's going to have a little bit of yaw. It's going to be off kilter a little bit by about 3,000s, right? Not going to affect accuracy very much, right? But when you start getting into your concentricity of like 10,000s, 15,000s off of concentricity, off of center, then you start running into accuracy issues. Sometimes at the shorter ranges, but also at the longer range as well. All right. So the lower that number, the better it is. Now, I'll say I've been getting those really good concentricity numbers with my RCBS dies. They're just a regular set of dies. They're not competition dies, but I've had really good luck with my RCBS 6.8 Western dies. And I've been able to get that 0 to like 3,000s run out without having to invest in arbor press and special dies, okay? Another spoiler alert, I already did this yesterday. I already know what the run out's going to be, but yesterday I chose 10 random ones out of my 20, and I ran those through here. I only have 10 left, so I want to show you guys the run out on camera. So I'll just do a run out on the rest of these 10, and we'll go from there. And then I'll compare those. I'll show you what my run out is on like my burgers and my nozzlers, just to give you guys an example of what decently loaded, hand-loaded ammo will do for you. So, all right, let's get you guys switched around so we can see what we got going on. Now, as far as a concentricity gauge, this is what one looks like, or what one could look like. So we're got the cartridge in here. We're zeroed out. The needle's on 0. And so we're going to take the number that goes left of the 0 and right of the 0, and your negative thousands and your positive thousands. Add those two numbers together, and you're going to get your cartridge run out, okay? So, for example, this one has a plus 1,000 and plus or minus 1,000. So you have a 2,000ths run out on this cartridge, or on this bullet, I should say, which is good. This one here has a run out of plus 1, 5, 6, that's 7,000ths run out. Minus 1 plus 3, so that's 4,000ths. Now, one of the guys that subscribes to the channel said he bought some of this stuff and he did a run out test on it, and he said it was absolutely trash. So we will see if that is the case here. And so 6.5 and 1, we'll just call that 7,000ths. So far, it's looking to be that way. It's plus 5, minus 5, that's 10,000ths run out. And we'll get an average of these. Since I already did this yesterday, I'll let you guys know I did the first 10 of these. And the largest run out I had was 12,000ths, and the smallest was 2,000. So I had an average run out of like 8,000ths or something like that. About 8,000ths. So this one is minus 5. So minus 5, so we're at 5,000ths run out. It's kind of fun to geek out on reloading stuff. Okay, so that was 2 and 7, so that's 9,000ths. One thing you'll notice is not only are they out of round by a whole bunch, but they're inconsistently out of round. 2, 1, and 6, that's 7 thousandths out of round. One and 7, that's 8 thousandths. And the last one here is 8 thousandths. Okay, so our lowest was 2 thousandths, our highest was 10, so probably 6 or 7 thousandths run out, I would assume, for about an average of those. So anyway, not the best. Well, I still have you here. Let me give you an example of what, I'm just gonna pick 3 random ones of what a good runout looks like. So these are my Burger 170 EOLs, my hand-loaded ones. Okay. Get this guy adjusted in here. Let's get there. Zero this out. So that's a run out of. Let me get this guy. Since I adjusted it for that other bullet, so you have to make a little adjustments on this for each bullet because each bullet's ogive is just a bit different. So bear with me here. Just make sure this guy's good. Okay, so we are dialed in. So that is a run out of 1.5 thousandths. This is a run out of 1.5 thousandths. And this one, oops, get her in there. Right out. And this one is a run out of 1 thousandths. Okay, so very, very consistent. And then just my other ones, my 170 Nosler ballistic tips. The reason why I'm doing these is because these are the 2 best performers in long range, out past 1,000 yards, out to 1,035. But so anyway, so these guys here, that is a 1.5 thousandths. That's 2 thousandths. About 2.5 thousandths there. All right, so as you can see, the runouts with those 170 PowerPoints are trash.
Let's start with the 100-yard test with the PowerPoints. I'm gonna call out the velocity numbers, and I've got my target cam downrange at 100 yards. And I'll put the velocities on screen as well, just in case you can't hear me. But let's start off with a 3-shot group. I did not get a reading on that. Huh. That one didn't want to pick up either. There it is. 2868. Just had to position it. Let's throw 2 more down there. We'll just make it a 5-shot group while we're at it. 2877. 2831. Let's see here. extreme spread of 47 feet per second, a standard deviation of 24.8, and an average velocity of 28.59. I'm gonna run down range and see what we have for a group size. All right, we are now set up at 400. We'll see if the math translates to a foot. We'll see if we can get a foot group, a 12-inch group, because we're at what, 3 inches at 100, so 4 times the distance should be about a 12-inch group. So we'll see. I'm gonna dial right 2 minutes because my 100 yards, I was shooting 2 minutes left, so there's no wind out here today. So just to give this bullet a fair shot at accuracy, we'll get everything dialed in. I'm gonna run the lab radar as well, and we'll see if we can pick up some more velocity numbers for you, and we'll bring it up 6 minutes. Now, either my phone fell over or accidentally shot it, so one of the two. If it fell over and I don't get the footage, I'll have to I'll snip in some more footage of the group size. But if I did shoot it, you guys should really like and subscribe to this video because it would make me feel a lot better. Made that. We'll shoot 2 more, and then we'll run down range. See if I've hit anything. We'll save some ammo just in case I haven't, then we can make some adjustments. And if I have, we'll just stretch it out to 1,000 for the hell of it. There it is. 28.68. 28.53. Okay, so we picked up 2 more. Extreme spread was 76 feet per second with those 5, and standard deviation of 25.1. Average velocity of 28.67. Now, not very good. So, I guess it's time to go into town and pick out a new cell phone. Yeah, that's crazy. I'm gonna keep this for old time's sakes, but my God. I just got this thing too, like 4 or 5 months ago. Good phone, by the way. If you guys want to Google Pixel 7, it's a good phone. Not bulletproof. Unfortunately, it looks like I destroyed my SIM card, so I'm not going to be able to reuse that. I will have to source a new one of those. Ugh. Well. Oh. And the UAG case is also not bulletproof either. Okay, so anyway. Well, I'm not going to shoot anymore after this to kind of chat my ass a little bit. I'm not even, won't even hit it at 1,000 yards. So anyway, don't buy this ammo. This ammo is trash. Yeah, just stay away from it. For the love of God, please stay away from it.
What an eventful day it was at the range. It was unexpected, but you know, when you play with fire, some things do happen. In that case, I shot my phone accidentally, okay? Now, because of this, I don't have any target cam footage for you guys at the 100 and 400 yard mark. So let me just go over kind of what happened at 100 yards and 400 yards, okay? So at 100 yards, we had a 3-inch group. I measure this. It's a 3-inch group. I shot 5 times. I don't know where that 5th one went. Maybe that thing went way off the paper, and it didn't even hit cardboard. And I'm thinking that might have been the case based off of what happened at 400 yards. Okay, because I walk up there and I shot 5 shots, and there's only 4 on the paper. I'm like, what the heck? So anyway, these 4 shots, 3 inches at 100, garbage. Okay. And then this is what the target looked like at 400, okay? So keep in mind that I had this attached to that other piece of cardboard that I was shooting at. But this huge cross I was shooting at, this is a 14 by 16 inch piece of cardboard. And I hit once up here, 3 were off target, or all 4 off target. So 1 on the cardboard, 1 in the phone, and the other 3 were somewhere off in the distance. I don't know. So I don't know, a really shitty group at 400. So anyway, because of that, I mean, I don't have any footage for you. So hopefully the stuff that I provided with the tablet at the shooter's position is good enough for you. But so just to recap, the concentricity numbers on the ammo were shit. The 100-yard group was shit. The extreme spread and standard deviation was shit. The 400-yard group was shit. So don't buy this ammo. Don't even do it. Buy it if you want the brass. That's what I would buy for it. I've got 10 rounds left out of the box. I'm scrapping everything except the brass. I'm gonna reuse the brass. But other than that, $45 for a box is really expensive for this crap performance. So don't buy the ammo. If you do, just keep your phone away from the target for any type of filming purposes, okay? Just a public safety announcement. Anyway, guys, had fun shooting this ammo. It was fun bringing you guys this information. If you guys found it helpful or entertaining, I would really like for you guys to subscribe, share, and like the video. As always, you guys have a great evening, and we'll catch you on the next one.